Monkey's phone buzzes. It's a group chat. 47 messages. Monkey hasn't opened it yet. Monkey already knows what's inside. Someone is organizing a birthday dinner. Someone else has a conflict on Saturday. A third monkey has sent a thumbs up for no reason. And now Monkey's name has appeared in the thread with a question mark next to it. Monkey stares at the notification. Monkey puts the phone face down on the table. Here's the thing. Monkey likes these people. That part is important. Monkey is not a hermit. Monkey doesn't hate birthdays. Monkey once cried at a commercial about a dog finding its family, so clearly, Monkey has feelings. But something about reading 47 messages from people who all seem to have unlimited energy for coordinating plans makes Monkey feel like Monkey just ran a 10K without moving. Monkey picks up the phone, types, "Sounds great," puts the phone back down. Feels tired. You probably think Monkey is just shy. Keep watching. Number 1. Monkey's brain versus people. Monkey's brain runs on bananas. This is important. Everyone's brain runs on bananas. That's just energy. That's just fuel. But here is where it gets interesting. For some monkeys, being around people grows bananas. They come home from a party with more bananas than they left with. They are baffling. They are also real. Monkey is not that monkey. For Monkey, socializing costs bananas. Not because people are bad. Not because the dinner was bad. The pasta was great, actually. But every conversation, every laugh performed slightly louder than it needed to be. Every moment of reading a room and adjusting. Each of those is a bite out of Monkey's banana. By the time Monkey gets home, Monkey has a peel. Just the peel. Monkey's brain wasn't built differently because something went wrong. Monkey's brain is just calibrated differently. Scientists call it stimulation threshold. Some brains need more input to feel comfortable. Some need less. Monkey needs less. The world, unfortunately, was largely designed by the ones who need more. And Monkey has been trying to keep up ever since. Number 2. The algorithm of socializing. Social expectations work like an algorithm. And yeah, not a kind one. The algorithm says show up. The algorithm says be present, be warm, be available, be enthusiastic when you should be enthusiastic, and calm when you should be calm, and funny when the moment calls for it, and serious when seriousness is required. The algorithm doesn't care that Monkey calculated all of that in real time for 3 hours without a break. The algorithm only sees output. And Monkey's output? Monkey's output was fine. Monkey smiled. Monkey asked questions. Monkey remembered someone's sister's job interview from 2 months ago and asked how it went. People noticed. People liked Monkey. The algorithm rewarded Monkey. More invitations arrived. More invitations. More dinners. More group chats. More opportunities to type "sounds great," while a small, quiet part of Monkey whispered, "We are running out of banana." Monkey didn't tell anyone this. Because telling people you find socializing exhausting sounds like you're saying their company is exhausting. It's not the same thing, but it sounds the same. And Monkey didn't have the energy to explain the difference because, irony, explaining things also costs banana. Number 3. The fake fix. So, Monkey did what any reasonable creature does when they suspect they are broken. Monkey went online. Monkey watched How to Stop Being Introverted. Monkey watched 5 Ways to Love Being Social Again. Monkey watched a 16-minute video titled, Why Introverts Are Actually Secretly Extroverts Who Haven't Been Unlocked Yet, which is possibly the most aggressively wrong thing ever produced by a human being with a ring light. Monkey watched all of them, alone, in the dark, eating a banana. Monkey took notes. Monkey made a social calendar. Monday, text 1 friend. Wednesday, say yes to 1 invitation. Friday, go somewhere with people in it, on purpose, as a person who likes that. Monkey followed the calendar for 6 days. On day 7, Monkey canceled everything, lay on the floor, and stared at the ceiling for 45 minutes. "Are you okay, Monkey?" Monkey said yes. Monkey was not okay. Monkey was a monkey who had spent a week pretending to be a different kind of monkey, and the performance had a cost, and the cost had arrived all at once, and it was being paid on the floor. The fix wasn't a fix. It was just a louder version of the original problem. If you've ever recognized any of this happening inside your own head, drop a subscribe so Monkey can keep explaining humans to themselves, 1 banana at a time. Number 4. The loop of performed extroversion. Here is what the loop looks like from the inside. Monkey arrives at the event. The event is fine. People are talking. Music is playing at a volume specifically chosen to make all conversation require 15% more effort than it should. Monkey smiles. Monkey nods. Monkey performs the face that says, I am a person who is happy to be here, and not mentally calculating how long until I can leave without it being rude. 2 hours in, Monkey is running on fumes. Monkey is still smiling. From the outside, Monkey looks fine. From the inside, Monkey has eaten every single banana and is now somehow still performing on empty. Monkey gets home. Monkey is too depleted to sleep. Monkey lies in bed replaying conversations, wondering if something Monkey said at 9:47 p.m. landed wrong, cross-referencing facial expressions, running a full forensic analysis of an evening that, by every external measure, went perfectly well. The exhaustion creates resentment, not at the people, at the performance. The resentment creates guilt because the people were lovely and Monkey knows it. The guilt makes Monkey say yes faster next time to prove the resentment was wrong. And faster yeses mean fuller calendars. Fuller calendars mean less banana. Less banana means more exhaustion. Algorithm wins. Monkey forgets. Monkey even had a choice. Number 5. The biology behind Monkey's struggle. Here is what is actually happening inside Monkey's head without metaphor just for a moment. There's a neurotransmitter called dopamine. It says, that felt good. Do it again. For monkeys who gain energy from socializing, people and connection trigger dopamine. The crowd is the reward. For Monkey, the reward system is wired closer to solitude. Quiet. A project completed alone. A book. A walk with no one to perform for. That's where Monkey's dopamine lives. It is not that Monkey doesn't feel things around people. It's that people cost cortisol, the stress hormone, faster than they produce dopamine. Monkey is running a deficit at every party. The math never works out. And here is the thing nobody told Monkey growing up. This isn't a flaw in the wiring. It's just a different wiring. There is no broken version of how a brain processes stimulation. There is just Monkey's brain, which needs less of it in a world that keeps offering more. Monkey isn't antisocial. Monkey is differently calibrated. And calibration can be respected. Calibration can be worked with. Calibration doesn't need to be fixed on a social calendar with Wednesday check-ins. Number 6. The rebuild. One Tuesday. Not a special Tuesday, not a meaningful Tuesday, just a Tuesday. Monkey gets an invitation to something. Monkey reads it. Monkey thinks about it for a full 30 seconds. Monkey says no. Not with an excuse, not with a reschedule attached. Just, I can't make it. Hope it's a great time. Monkey sends it. Monkey closes the phone. And then something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing bad. Nobody sends a follow-up. Nobody writes Monkey's name in the group chat with a question mark. The world continues. The dinner happens. People eat pasta. Life proceeds. Monkey sits on the couch. It is quiet. Monkey's banana begins slowly to refill. And here is where the writing needs to slow down a little, because this part matters. It is quiet, not lonely. Quiet. There is a difference that took Monkey a long time to understand, and the difference is this. Loneliness is wanting connection and not having it. Quiet is choosing not to perform tonight, and that choice making space for something that actually feels like rest. Monkey makes tea. Monkey reads something. Monkey does not check the group chat. Just Monkey, a blanket, and a completely unremarkable Tuesday that felt somehow like enough. Circle back to the beginning. The party invitation. The 47 messages. The sounds great typed into a phone by a monkey who was already exhausted before the evening began. What if Monkey had said, not this time? What if that had been allowed? Number 7. Monkey tames the expectation. Before we wrap, drop a comment. Are you a monkey who needs to recharge alone, or does being around people fill your banana? Monkey genuinely wants to know. The algorithm of social expectation doesn't disappear. It still runs. People still invite Monkey to things. Group chats still accumulate messages like sediment. The world still rewards the performance. But Monkey starts to send new signals. Monkey says yes to things that genuinely sound good. Monkey says no to things that don't. Monkey stops prefacing every no with an apology that takes 3 paragraphs to reach the actual no. Slowly, the expectations adjust. Not because people don't like Monkey. They do. But because a monkey with bananas is better company than a monkey without any. And monkey with boundaries is more honest than monkey performing a version of themselves that requires a floor recovery afterward. The algorithm didn't change. Monkey did. Monkey still goes to dinners, still laughs too loud at good jokes, still asks about the sister's job interview. But now monkey goes as a monkey who chose to be there, which turns out to feel completely different from a monkey who went because the algorithm said to. The phone buzzes. Group chat. Another invitation. Monkey reads it. Thinks. Actually wants to go this time. Monkey picks up the banana. It's full.